What's up, guys? Welcome to the Accelerated Weekly Training. So today we're going to be talking about the price action and value model and why it's so effective, right? So you have, and essentially the two of those combined create an unbeatable system because they encompass and they embody why price is moving and how price is moving, right? And if you have those two things, then you can essentially dominate the market, right? So let's talk about the three things, right, that I think that make up the most important components of this model and why it can be so successful and so powerful, right? So number one is price action, right? So what is price action? Price action is the study of market movement, right? We're looking at a price chart. We don't have anything else on it. We have, essentially no indicators. We're just looking at price movement itself and being able to read that and understand where the momentum is, where the patterns are happening, and being able to set up those support and resistance levels and drawing our trend lines on a bear chart can tell us everything we need to know about price action, right? Because we need to be able to, if we can follow momentum, we can follow where that momentum reverses, and we can see the obvious points of chart support and resistance. We can essentially see how price is moving on whatever time frame that we're trading, right? And so that's kind of like the higher level view of the immediate price action that's happening to be able to essentially anticipate the levels and the areas that we're going to bump into, along with the momentum that's happening as price accelerates, decelerates, and reverses, right? So then the next is we have the value, right? And that's where we're looking at the VWAPs and we're looking at the market profile TPO charts, right? And so that is going to be our underlying data, right? That's going to be where value is essentially happening under the surface, where volume and time are creating areas where price navigates to, and where buyers are selling, and buyers and sellers are creating these value areas, right? Where price value is established, and then it breaks out in a different, as it moves to and from value, whether that's to create a new value area, right? Price is drawn and driven away from areas that are perceived to be valuable by the market participants, right? So you have an area here, price spends time here, or spends time here, right? Builds value, and then breaks out to the next value area. And that could be the market making a new high, right? And where value is now going to be established in a newer area, brand new area, right? Or it could be to an area where price has already been previously established and where there are traders who have made trading decisions there in a big way, right? Where traders, buyers, and sellers have congregated together to essentially create the market, right? So using them together is extremely powerful because if we know and can read the value, and we understand where value is and what value is trying to do based on the trend, and then we can read the price action itself and how it's interacting with those value areas, and then jettisoning away or towards them, and we can capture and take advantage of that price action, then that completes essentially the bigger picture, and like I said, encompasses the you could say the entire ability to be able to take advantage of what's happening, right? So again, I kind of wanted to go back into that as I continue to work on my ability to explain exactly what that is and why it's so important, and I'm going to try to go into some stories and some better examples in the future. But again, I think that's super critical, and that's essentially the basis for everything that we do here at Accelerated. That is our bread and butter. That is our gold. So anyways, hope that served you today, and I hope you got some value out of it, and we'll see you in the next trading. Later.